let's get to our current president, Barack Obama. So recently, he signed into legislation what's called the DARK Act, and it's actually Senate Bill 764. And what this bill would do, actually, let me just read you a little quote from an article we got right here. In putting this bill into motion and putting it into law, it says he also nullified the GE seed labeling laws in Vermont and Virginia that allows farmers to choose what seeds they want to buy and plant. And for good measure, he preempted Alaska's law requiring the labeling of any GE fish or fish project passed to protect the state's vital fisheries from contamination by recently approved genetically engineered salmon. So this whole bill is about genetically modified foods,
organisms,
right?
yeah, and it's funny because it almost sounds like these, like farmers don't even have a choice. It's almost, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like farmers are being like forced into this. There's one thing to just say, well, these companies that produce GMOs, they don't have to label it, but then it's almost like they're kind of almost forcing these farmers to participate in this too. That seems to me like he is like overriding like local government a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Because essentially you only override local government when there's like harm being done to people and you have to step in.
There was stiff opposition to this bill. I mean, Jesse Jackson penned the letter, right?
Jesse
there
Jackson.
were over 250,000 petitioners saying, do not do this. Do not do this at all, right? But he wrote it into law anyways because it passed the House, it passed the Senate.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. People like that progressive Al Franken, he voted for it. And Dianne Feinstein.
But again,
she's a progressive, right?
See, but why would they vote for it? You already know the answer. We already know the answer.
Because they want a corporatocracy. Because we are living in a corporatocracy. You know what I'm saying? But don't be alarmed though, because the White House, they're defending this action and they're saying that it doesn't destroy democracy. It doesn't destroy democracy because actually what the bill would do is it would create national standards for the labeling of GE foods, of genetically engineered foods.
But it still wouldn't require them like to label them. Yeah. And the only information and the only information that would be available, you would have to like call a 800 number or like go online.
Yes.
I'm over here in the grocery store.
Why would you want to do that? And not everybody. I know it might be difficult to understand that, but not everybody has access.
Not everybody has
to a smartphone or the internet.
Yeah,
there's some rural areas in the country, and even if you're not in a rural area, not everybody has money for either a cell phone or a data plan. Not everybody has that.
That's even beside the point because. Like, it's obvious that they're just trying to make the information hard to access.
Yes, they are.
My thing is, if there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, then they should feel confident in labeling.
But see, the objection that I have seen to it is that it would, I guess, like unjustly scare people.
So,
and it would cause I guess the prices of products to go up and stuff like that.
There's all kinds of warnings on all kinds of products right now.
I know.
And people make the choice to use the products
or not,
even if it's not food. Yeah. But even like food, like I make choices, about what I eat based on the ingredients list. Mm-hmm. If I didn't have that list, then I'd be making the wrong choices.
But check out, according to Obama's own Food and Drug Administration, if enacted, the bill would exempt most current GMO foods from being labeled at all. The FDA further commented that it may be difficult for any GMO food to qualify for labeling under the bill.
And I think it also makes it to where companies would not be even able to label if their food is GMO free. And you know what that has to do with? That has to do with competition. You see what I'm saying? So I can't even say my food is GMO free. Come on, why would you put that in there?
What I say? Corporatocracy.
This is coming. Monopoly. They want a monopoly.
This is no doubt coming from corporations, right? Because there ain't no way a politician's just gonna be let me just sign this into law without any encouragement from the corporations. Please.
Profits before people.
And what is the Green Party motto? People, planet, peace over profits.
But this is the kind of agenda that you think is going to stop if Hillary Clinton gets into office?
That's rich. That's a stretch right there. So Bernie Sanders is, I believe, the only politician on record that has spoke out about this. After the bill passed the Senate, he wrote, "The legislation that passed is an outrage and speaks to the power of big money in American politics. The Grocery Manufacturers Association, Monsanto, and other agribusiness spent hundreds of millions of dollars against the Vermont law and against other states going forward to protect consumers." Corporatocracy, man. This is not a democracy. This is not a democracy.
That's why it's a slap in the face for them to say that it doesn't affect democracy when it actually does. Because what's the key element in a democracy is information.
Yep. And they're trying to limit the access
to information.
You know? You don't want to inform people of the food that they're eating. Like, what's actually in the food.
Give people a choice.
Yeah.
Give people a choice. Yeah. That's all.
That's a democracy.
Yeah.
You give people a choice to, I guess, live how they want to, right?
Live. Yeah.
Democracy. But no, we don't have that here. Thanks, Obama. Now I can say thanks, Obama.
Life.
Now I can say thanks, Obama, and be sarcastic and mean it.
Well, on something meaningful, too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You know, like with the Republicans, they always, hey, because Obama, right? This is because Obama right here. He's the one that signed this into law. Now, we can blame our other politicians as well, in the House and in the Senate. Yeah. But who signed the bill into law? The progressive Barack Obama that believes in democracy.
Don't say that.